Hi, I'm Mike Richman, and I'm here at CMSC 2014, the 30th anniversary CMSC, and I'm joined by the incoming and outgoing chair of the Coordinate Metrology Society, the current chair, Ron Hicks, and the incoming chair, Ron Rode. And we're going to talk today a little bit about what's going on here at the CMSC 2014 and some things that we're seeing here at the show. So, Ron Hicks, let me start with you. Now, this is the 30th anniversary, and both of you guys actually have been involved in the organization for a lot of that time. So, what have you seen that's changed, and what have you seen that stayed the same over that period of time?
I think the same thing is the level of people that you're getting. I think everyone is always clamoring to find out more, what's improved, what can we do, what can we take back to our jobs that will help us, that type of thing. The thing that's changed so much, in my view, or all the technology. The technology is just skyrocketed. I mean, it's amazing to see what some of these OEMs have done, the software developers. So, been really impressed with that.
And Rod, what do you think of that?
Some of the things along the same line is the same people keep coming back. It's so important because they realize that this is where they're going to take something back, and they work to get here because they know it's important. The changes. If you look back to 5 years, then 10 years, and 15 years, the cycle is it's gone up like a bell curve, and it's not stopping. So it's going to be very interesting to see in the next 5 years where the technology is going, and that's kind of the exciting part because we're touching on things that we only thought about 10 years ago. We didn't think possible, but with the computers and the graphics and everything else, it's just a very exciting time. So, very exciting time.
Now, this is a society, as we know, that's made up of users and it's made up of vendors. Now, you guys have both been on both sides of that equation in your career. So, Ron Hicks, first, what do you think of that? I mean, what do you think about the benefits? What do vendors get out of being part of the Coordinate Metrology Society and users as well?
I think everybody comes here feels like part of the family. It's a family atmosphere. It's a smaller conference. Networking is extremely important in this conference, and we think if we can build off everybody's knowledge, broad knowledge, it helps our industry so much. So I just think the knowledge base is critical to that. So we just need to keep doing that. It's key.
And Ron, what do you think?
It's like a transfer of knowledge. The exhibitors come here not only to, yes, they want to sell some things, but they're also wanting to know, what do you guys want? What do you need? What do we have to do in order to change the game to get your business so it becomes competitive? And we all know what competition does. Everybody strives to get one step ahead. The other guy's there, the other guy's there. So it's a very good on that aspect. And the people are coming, they're coming to see who's got what's new, and you can see them all in one room. So you've got a great area to get in, see what's out there, compare one right next to the other. And it's a very, very slim time if you ever get a chance to do that.
And the industry benefits overall, of course.
Everybody. It's a win-win for everybody in this situation, by all means, sure.
Now, right back here, we have the measurement zone here at the show, and this ties in and connects with what's going on in terms of the certification committee, which is a really important undertaking of the Coordinate Metrology Society over the past couple of years, past several years, in fact. And upstairs right now, over the next couple of days, we're going to be having the device-specific assessments, I believe, is the phrase. So, how does this connect with what that's about, and what's the certification committee going on about, especially with regard to the level 2 certification?
Well, as you know, we've talked about this, the level 1 is still going on, where we are actually providing testing to applicants to just get a general understanding of their knowledge of metrology. And plus there's some other components. People have to vouch for you that you're a metrologist. The level 2 certification is more of using the portable coordinate measurement machines, the ARMs, if you will. And they're actually measuring a part, making sure that they can measure it accurately, compare it to our design, and if they can do so successfully, we're going to basically say they're certified to do so. So it's a very rigorous test, and we feel, the CMSC feels that if they can do that, they're a great operator. So the measurement zone, I think, is an offshoot from certification in that we have certain zones. For instance, the laser tracker competitions. Everybody gets excited with competitions. I'm going to go win, right? So this is showing the same skills that we would need for the certification. We also have e-learning, and these are all just key to what CMS is all about.
Ron, what do you see with that, with the certification committee, the work that they've done, and moving on now to the level 2 certification?
Actually, certification was driven by the industry to us, saying we need something to ensure that who we're getting knows what they're doing. I mean, it's still an industry in infancy, but with all this equipment, the high tech of all that, and the understanding of how to apply it. That's what's so key and critical, because anybody can run one, but can they understand it and apply it? That is so key. And with the level 1 and level 2 cert, if you can pass those, you've obviously had spent some time with it, and you know what you're doing with that. And that's what the person that brings you in and says, oh, I see you're certified. I get a little warm, fuzzy feeling that, hey, this guy knows what he's doing, and I'm going to get data that I can count on, and that's so critical.
It's a starting point.
Yep.
Well, Ron Rode, you know, what was really heartening to me this morning at the opening plenary was when we asked, which we always do, you know, how many people are here for the first time at CMSC. We had a lot of hands go up, about 130 almost people who are new to the show this year, and it ties in with the certification work, because we do have a graying workforce, as we know, and we need to make sure that new people that are coming in know what they're doing and are able to do that. So how would you summarize the value proposition of the CMSC for a newbie, somebody who really is coming into the industry and wants to get into this as a career?
Well, there is actually a great difference between the younger set and us that have been with it since its infancy, and there's a big step there. And so the younger ones coming in, what they've got is the knowledge base of people who have been doing it for 15, 20, 30 years, and have started with the most basic of instruments, plumb bobs and oil, you know, optical standards, theodolites. Like, we've seen it all. We have a great understanding of how everything gets applied together. They don't, but by being here and being able to talk to us, now they can start to understand it's not just a magic box here that spits out numbers. It really has a function, and it gives them a better understanding of how to apply it, why, when, what to use, and a whole lot of maybe gray matter that they really didn't know existed out there. So it's a big learning curve for them, and I think a lot of them come away thinking, hey, these old guys really do know something.
Absolutely. Well, great. Well, that's a great way to leave it. You know, we've been here today with, again, with Ron Hicks, current chairperson of the Coordinated Metrology Society, and incoming chair Ron Rode. We're here at the 30th anniversary CMSC. Congratulations to both of you and the organization for 30 years. It's been amazing, the things we've seen in 30 years in this industry. So thanks, guys, for joining me. And that's it from Coordinated Metrology Society 2014 here in North Charleston, South Carolina.